Listen, if you are looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you they don't exist. But I can show you a way that makes it easier to do. In fact, this is one of the laziest ways to make money in 2026 and beyond, using just one website that will create the entire business for you in under 5 minutes. And get this, it does it for free. And this is not one of those scam websites that claim to pay you but never do. This is a method that has been proven to work, and it has generated people thousands a month, even as a beginner. So if you want to follow along and do this with me and get started making money as soon as today, go to the link in my description that says Let AI Build Your Free Store. This is going to create an entire Shopify store in minutes with ready to sell pages that are filled with tons of products that you never even have to see or touch that you can start selling today. So we'll go ahead and select Build My Free Store, and then you can enter your info to sign up for your free account. And once you are inside, you will have to choose a niche, basically telling it what type of products you want to sell. And they have 5 different categories that you can choose from. But for the purpose of this video, I'll choose I'm not sure and let them pick for me. We're going to put AI to work today. And the next thing we'll have to do is choose 2 photos from these that they have designed to go on your home page. And you don't have to get hung up on this part because you can change this later if you want to. But from there, they will literally take you by the hand and walk you through setting up your Shopify account. So all we'll have to do is select Access Shopify, and then we'll enter our email address, and after that we will have to create a password. And after that, Shopify will ask us some questions. But hold on, Shopify, we are letting AI figure this all out for us, so we are going to just select skip customized setup. Believe me when I say we taking advantage of all of the benefits. And speaking of which, you will have to choose a Shopify plan. And as you can see right now, Shopify has an amazing deal going on that not only gets you 3 days for free, but you'll also only have to pay $1 a month for 3 months. And that gives you over 90 days to give this your all and see if this is something that you really want to do without having to invest a lot of money into it. So you definitely do not want to miss this opportunity, because I don't know how much longer Shopify will be offering this. So we'll head back to Build Your Store and click Done. Then we'll take a walk back over to Shopify, and we will have to go to the top and grab the URL, copy it, and head back over to Build Your Store and paste it. And once you've taken that step, just hit save and done. And after that, it will mention that you should go ahead and grab your Shopify discount. However, we already did that. We are never late to the party. So here we'll just select done. And now we are going to go ahead and install the Build Your Store app into Shopify. And so select install and come back over to Build Your Store. Now listen, once we click this, it is going to customize your store in less than a minute. And the most you had to do was click a few buttons to get this done. Now, before we take a sneak peek, because I know you're excited, there is actually one more thing that we need to allow Build Your Store to do, and that's going to be to add the products to our newly created store so that we can actually sell them. And it is not going to just select basic products. It is actually designed to choose 10 winning products that are likely to get you sales in your niche. And on top of adding the products, the tool that Build Your Store will be using, which is called AutoDS, it will automate this entire process for you. So what that means is once you start getting sales, AutoDS will step in and they will contact the supplier, and they will have that supplier to ship the product directly to the customer. This is a pretty hands-off experience, and that's why it is considered one of the laziest ways to make money online right now. So what we have to do now is just register for AutoDS. So we'll enter our info so we can start our trial, and we'll choose Shopify as the selling channel, and then we're going to have to pick the right package, which I personally went with the starter 500. But the good thing is you will be able to get access to this for 30 days for only 99 cents. Everything we are doing right now is on a trial basis so that you can get your feet wet and make sure this is something that you really want to do before ever having to commit to it. So once we finish registering, we'll head back over to our good friend Build Your Store, select done, and now the fun has just begun. The last thing we are going to have to do is access Shopify to select publish our store, and it'll take us over to this page right here so we can remove the password that blocks anyone from seeing the store. So make sure you hit save after you do that, and then head back over to Build Your Store and hit done. And at this point, You know what you just done? You are officially an online store owner. Your store is live and ready. And this is what Build Your Store created for us, which looks absolutely amazing. From the home page to the products to the bundle deals to help get more sales. Come on now, we have to give it its props, y'all. Comment down below easy if you felt like this was a pretty simple process. And with that out of the way, which is something that used to take people weeks or even months to do, and we did it all in a few minutes. But now we can focus on the most important thing, which is actually getting sales for our store, also keeping up with the trends and adding more products to our store. And that will all be done with AutoDS, which is something we already registered for. So all we have to do is make sure we log into AutoDS. We'll select Add Store, and then we are going to choose Shopify and let them know you already have a Shopify store. And this will install the AutoDS app into the store that we just created, which gives you access to thousands of products and suppliers. So let's talk about adding more products to our store, because those 10 do look good, but we may want something a little different, something a little more special. We came across something that's getting hot sales. So there are several ways that we can do this, and they all can be found under the marketplace. My favorite is the hand-picked products, because these show the best-selling products, and they have gone under a comprehensive analysis that are proven to get sales. And the other one that I like to use is trending products. And these are going to be the popular products that are selling right now. And you are able to filter your product based on likes, how people are engaging with it, impressions, and even profit. So when you go through this and find products that you like and you want to add it to your store, you can just select import and it will send it over to the draft. And this is where you will be able to select edit, and you can make any changes to this that you want. If you want a different title, if you want a different description, if you want to change the price, we definitely want to look at that price, make sure we are getting the profit that we want. But once you are done, we will hit import, and then it's going to send it directly to your Shopify store, which you will be able to start selling right away. So now that we have all of our products taken care of, the next thing I want to show you is how to automate this process so that when you get a sale, AutoDS will take over and take care of it for you. And it's really simple. All you have to do is go over to the orders, and in here you will be able to add auto order credits. And the good thing is when you create your account, you already get a few of these for free so that you can go ahead and get started right away with this process. This entire system is honestly set up to help you to win. But if you do need to add additional credits, this is where it happens. And of course, when you get sales, you will also have to add the amount that it costs for that product to be ordered to your account. Because you know, in this process, what we are doing, we are ordering these products at lower prices from suppliers, and we are charging a higher fee to our customers. So in order to add that, you can find this under managed balance, and then you will load your balance with whatever you need, and you can add it before or after you get a sale. So that pretty much covers the basics of what you need in order to get started with running your online store. But one of the things I want to talk about really quickly is actually getting your first sale. Because one thing we don't want to do is just be a store owner. We want to be a successful one. And the good thing about this is you are able to get sales organically if you create the right content. And right now, let me tell you, TikTok is going to be your best friend, because this thing gets over $1 billion in sales every month in just the US alone. And here's the best part, you do not have to buy the product to get started, although I do suggest eventually getting it because that's going to help you to get more sales. But you can start with supplier videos, you can use stock clips, you can even use AI to create videos for you with the product. And once you start to see what's actually selling, then that's when you can definitely purchase that product and get more creative with your videos. I'm telling you, if you do this the right way, you are able to go viral on TikTok from brand new accounts, especially with some of the new tools that they have out there to help. I literally created a faceless channel on TikTok using nothing but AI, and in 5 days, my very first video got over 1 million views. Now, if you want me to make another video showing you how I did that, how I create these videos, and how I was able to get monetized on TikTok in just 5 days, comment down below and let me know. But as far as posting your content, don't overthink this. I'm telling you, TikTok rewards consistency. So I do suggest posting at least 2 to 3 times a day. And you can keep these videos very simple. I'm telling you, less is more. And you don't have to do 2 to 3 times a day. Just know that the more you post, of course, the more chances you have of going viral. But I say at least once a day, especially if you're trying to commit the next 90 days to seeing if this can really work for you. And as far as what time to post, because that's a question a lot of people ask, if you are doing something like 3 times a day, then I would hit the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. You can space it out like somewhere between 8 and 10, somewhere between 12 and 2, and then somewhere around 6 to 8. But honestly, TikTok is going to test your content no matter when you post. So the secret is just staying consistent and letting the algorithm work. But listen, if you were looking for a sign, a reason, a push to get started, this is it. Don't let this be just another video that you clicked on YouTube to watch. Really take advantage of this, especially with these tools that we are given now that helps us to get way further than we would have even 2-3 years ago. And don't worry about, oh, it may not work or failing. The only person that's guaranteed to fail is the one that never starts. So you'll never really know unless you try. But other than that, I thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we are out. Peace.